Dear Toastmasters, fellow guests, newcomers, it's my pleasure to be the general, not evaluation, but evaluator of the day. And basically, the purpose of my role for this meeting is to evaluate the meeting in general and also give assessment to role takers. So before I pass the stage to our personal evaluators, I'll just give a brief observations about the meeting in general. So we started a little late, to be more precise, 10 minutes late, which is a bad thing on the one hand, but on the other one, I was late myself, so we started just on time from when I entered the room, so thank you so much for breaking the rule for me. Well, not for me, but things come up, and I appreciate that, I was late on time, if it makes sense. Mr. President opened the meeting. He gave all the necessary information. He also provided a warning to switch off the mobile phones, and everybody followed the rule except for the general evaluator. So shame on me. It was my phone that ran at the end of the room, and I apologize for that. So I shouldn't be the evaluator today. You should, guys, evaluate me. and so the Toastmaster, Alex, great job. I really like the topic. Very relevant. You gave really nice, interesting facts about how to deal with heat and dog days. And in Spain they drink milk. In Russia we wear short dresses to combat those hard times we're facing, or maybe good times. So great job, and you also provided a great layout of the entire meeting. You announced all the role takers very briefly, gave some nice own personal comments to them. So keep on the good work. All right, and table topic, Alex, you're known for very creative tasks, so every time you're the table topic, I'm expecting the top notch, and you met my expectations. However, maybe this time it was a little bit too challenging for the time frame we had, so maybe first to explain the task itself, you could just give a first example of your own. So this way it'd be easier for others to follow, because I think the first speaker was a little confused by the task, and maybe making the task a little shorter will also help, because we're limited with the timing. So maybe if we dedicated the entire meeting to table topics, that would be the perfect task to use it for. And now I'm moving to the key part of the meeting, in my opinion, personal evaluators. And I'm pleased to invite to the stage my dear friend Nastya Kolodina, who is the personal evaluator of the first speaker, Maria. Thank you, Nastya. I agree to almost everything you just said, and you always give very detailed and to the point evaluations. Nastya, I really recommend her as a personal evaluator. If anyone is looking for one, pick Nastya. And Maria, a really great speech. All I have to add is I wish Moscow Street renovations kept in mind your tips for renovating, because it's been quite a headache what's happening in the city center these days. And one little thing, at Toastmasters, we have different roles and different duties for each role. So, and it's not really polite to mention comments out loud, especially when a speaker just ended speech or in the middle of the speech. So, dear sir, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. So maybe next time, if you have something you want to mention and correct, put it either in the comment section on the paper, or become a general evaluator. So you have a right to evaluate everybody and be picky. So. No, it's I have to be picky and observant, so I had to mention it. I'm sorry. No hard feelings. So the second personal evaluator is Kristina Sharikina, who I haven't seen yet since I've been in Moscow, and she's
Officially? Nice to meet you.
Kristina Sharikina, she's going to evaluate the speaker number 2. Julia, all the personal evaluators today they're just the very, very best. And all I have to add to Kristina's evaluation is I really liked the deep meaning you left at the end of the presentation. So you had a very tasteful presentation, by the way. I really liked the design. And you were so casual when you presented, but I really like that your funny at the first sight presentation actually had a deeper meaning behind it, and at the end even I was sitting there thinking, yeah, why is not our educational system following those great examples of all the European and other countries out there? So I really like that. So congratulations on a really good speech. And last but not least, Pavel Koptel is our third personal evaluator of the day. Very sophisticated feedback, and Ekaterina, congratulations on finally earning your title that you waited for a long time, I'm assuming. I agree to almost everything Pasha just said. What I really liked, especially at the beginning of your speech, you sounded so inviting. You had this almost magical voice, like, what's the power of giving? And it was so promising, but I do agree that maybe closer to the middle it got a little too hectic with all the detailed stories. I understand why you did that, but maybe it was a little bit too much, as Pasha said. However, I don't think summarizing the points at the end is a bad idea, but I still agree with a deep message at the end. So maybe after you summarize your ideas, you could, follow up with Pasha's idea of this, let's give to the world message, and then just, leave gratefully. But overall, great project. Congrats once again. And finally, I'm moving to my team of role takers. And before that, I just want to mention the joke of the day. It was real relevant, very funny. Stay hydrated. So Andrei, thank you for the joke. And now moving on, I'm inviting our grammarian of the day. So Ivan, share with us your report on how we did with the dog days.